You want to get extreme though? Let's talk about extreme because you mentioned a few shows ago about how if you go this far to say, I am banning your finishing move, why not go even further? Like, why stop there? You're a heel. You're supposed to elicit heat. You're supposed to garner that negativity, and you're supposed to put your opponent at a disadvantage. So, I mean, hell, why stop there? How far can they go? So, you know what? We did something for you guys and also WWE. We put our brains to work, and we said, you know what? Talk about extreme rules. Let's look outside of the box for a bit, and let's go ahead and help WWE come up with some more extreme rules matches where you could put your opponent at a disadvantage. So if you go as far as to say, you know what, I'm banning the RKO, Charlie, how far are you going past banning a finisher? Because, I mean, we got a lot of room to work with here.
I'm going really far, and I got a big convoluted match for you here. It's going to be, a big specialty match. The opponent's never going to see this coming. It's called the Rage in the Cage Lawn Dart Extravaganza Challenge. That's what we're going to do. This is going to be some legit stuff here. First of all, this is going to see the return of the WCW-style triple cage. So, for those of you that don't know, imagine a Hell in a Cell with a little cage on top and another little cage on top. You get a 3-cage pyramid going here. Alright, so that's extreme in and of itself. Prior to the event, we're going to take the title belt and we're going to hide that in the arena, but in an undisclosed location. That's going to be very important to the finish of the match. Upon entering ringside, the competitors are going to have to meet outside the cage door and take part in a contract signing hosted by Vince Russo. Big, tension-building moment there. Talking to Vince Russo, you never know what your opponent's going to experience. Might throw them off their game a little bit. Once entering the cage, formal introductions will be done by the loser of the Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper match. And seeing as this is pay-per-view, this is likely announcing Dean Ambrose for this role. So if I'm Randy Orton, I'm picking this. Loser of the Dean Ambrose-Luke Harper match. We all know Dean Ambrose's record on pay-per-view. You get him inside the cage doing formal introductions. Maybe he loses it on Seth. Big-time strategy move there. Just to shake it up a bit, WWE stuff. The traditional ring bell is going to be replaced with the monitor where a GTA 5 online session has been loaded.
I'm liking this. Come on now.
The player, the timekeeper, it will fire off one flare in the game to signify the beginning of the match. I know how much Jay enjoys doing that. So
yes.
However, we cannot do this until Michael Cole has made exactly 6 inside jokes bashing the Young Bucks and the internet. It's 100% up to Cole and the 10 people yelling at him in his headset how many jokes he tells about each topic, giving it 5-1, 4-2, 3-3, whatever you want to approach that. It's all up to Michael Cole. He's running the commentary booth here. So the goal of the match is going to be you got to use trapdoors in the floor of each cage level to ascend to the top of the structure. That's a big thing for the match.
Can I just interrupt here really quickly? The fact that it took you 5 minutes to get to the goal of the match, that just screams awesomeness. Yes, I can't wait to see this. Extreme.
So you got to climb up the cage, get through those trapdoors to ascend to each floor, each level of the structure. A referee will be available to count pinfalls. However, these have no effect on the outcome of the match. They're only there to add the drama of a 2 count, and to ensure that competitors add this drama to the match, they must combine for at least 2 pinfall attempts prior to advancing from the first level of the cage. Very important to have those near falls, even if they don't count. So, once a competitor reaches the top level, they will find 2 sets of keys and 2 long dart lock boxes. Okay. Those will contain your long darts, and those long darts are Hornswoggle and El Torito. Each competitor must grab the set of keys assigned to them, choose a lockbox, and find which of the 10 keys in the set opens the lockbox they choose. So El Torito and Hornswoggle are going to make up your long darts for the evening. They're going to be your long darts for this Lawn Dart Extravaganza Challenge. After retrieving either Hornswoggle or El Torito, the competitor must approach the throwing station assigned to them, where they will throw their long dart at a bullseye. Slides have been constructed to return the long darts back to the competitors should they miss, just for the safety of the long darts. Also, I'll add in that Torito and Hornswoggle can be used as weapons against the competitor's opponent. However, if a competitor's long dart sustains any bodily injury as a result, they will forfeit the match and be replaced by an NXT wrestler who will complete the duration of the match. Order of entry for the NXT talent will be decided by a committee of 15 individuals, none of which have watched wrestling. This is very important to give new stars chances to.
So the WWE creative team, then.
Yeah, so we're gonna get the guys from NXT and get a shot at the world title. creating some new stars there. Once a competitor hits the bullseye with their dart, they will receive a note leading them to the whereabouts of the title belt. This will lead them to a long hallway where they will have to complete 3 challenges. Challenge number 1 is give Stone Cold a hell yeah. Challenge number 2 is present a 500-word essay answering the age-old question, what you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you. Challenge number 3 is cut a brief promo.
Oh my god.
Okay, so challenge number 3, you gotta cut a brief promo designed to make Roman look strong. Upon completion of these tests, the competitors will enter a room where they will find the title belt. Their final test is to win an altercation with the Sandman and retrieve the belt. The competitor that retrieves the title belt will be announced as the winner and WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
That was amazing. Now